A lot of times when I do a video, especially the TCG history videos, a new card will release just a few days after I upload the video. This happened with the Charizard and Blastoise ones. And we knew a few weeks ago that there was going to be a Jessie and James supporter card in the upcoming set Sky Legend. But now we have every card in the set, and there are a couple more relevant cards in here to Jessie and James, which kind of goes along with the recent Jessie and James theme deck that I put on the channel. So if you're interested in that, check it out. So first, let's just look at the Jessie and James supporter. Each player discards 2 cards from their hand, which fits well with the Team Rocket motif, but as supporters go, it's not all that great. It's really just another way to discard from your hand and get certain cards into the discard pile. And that is until we got the reveal of the new Arbok and Weezing. So these are not trainer-owned cards, but as you can see in the artwork, Jessie and James do appear. It's kind of like Cynthia's Garchomp, where it wasn't technically Cynthia's Garchomp, but she did appear in the artwork, and the Garchomp itself had an effect that went along with the Cynthia supporter. These translations are coming from Pokebeach.com, which is a great resource for all of the current happenings in the TCG. So let's look at this Arbok. Its ability, Death Throes pattern. Whenever it's knocked out by your opponent, you choose 2 cards from your opponent's hand and discard them, which plays along really well with the Team Rocket supporter. It's disrupting your opponent's hand so that they don't have anything to play from it. And much like the Cynthia's Garchomp that I've mentioned a little bit earlier, this Arbok has an attack that does an additional 80 damage if Jessie and James is already in your discard pile, which is a huge step in the direction of viability for anyone that wanted to make a current Jessie and James theme deck. Weezing also has a Jessie and James supporter related ability in White Hole. Don't laugh. You can use this ability whenever you use the effect of Jessie and James. If this Weezing is one of the cards that you discard from your hand when using that supporter, then your opponent will have to discard a 3rd card from their hand. So for this updated Jessie and James type deck, you would pretty much keep 4 Weezings in your deck with no Coughings. Really, their main purpose is going to be just to get discarded. Now, as a side note, this Weezing does know Tackle, which means that you can use Normalium Z on it and use a better move, but really I think that this is going to be a card you include just so you can discard it from your hand when using the Jessie and James supporter. But this does mean that Arbok will be the only attacker for your Jessie and James deck. Don't worry about that because Sky Legends also has a really great Licky Licky card. With the new Licky Licky, you can do the Licky Licky dance, and you're not only dealing 90 damage for 3 colorless energy, but you're also discarding a card from your opponent's hand, from the top of their deck, and an energy card attached to their active. Now, in terms of the current metagame, I'm not as well versed in that as I should be, really, but when you look at certain GXs that are out, they're much faster and can hit much harder, so Disruption may not be a very viable option, but it could still be a really fun rogue type deck to use online. Mainly, I just thought that the reveal of these 2 new Pokemon cards was very timely in relation to my upload of videos, so I wanted to throw up a video about this, of course. I love the artwork of the supporter itself. Not so much on the Pokemon cards, but as a set of 3, I think these are 3 cards that I do want to own physical copies of. It's a really nice throwback to the early anime when they still had an Arbok and a Weezing. It would be cool if they updated this for future sets where maybe include Chimecho, Victory Bell, Seviper that also have effects or attacks that relate to the Jessie and James supporter card. The Sky Legend also includes another great throwback, which is the Articuno Zapdos Moltres GX Tag Team card, which has art by Mitsuhiro Arita, which is amazing and beautiful and also harkens back to his original Articuno Moltres and Zapdos card, which was released as a jumbo card in promotion for Pokemon the Movie 2000. If you're interested, I will include a link down in the description for all of the Sky Legend cards and their translation so you can check out the full set. I'll also include a link to the Jessie and James base set Rocket format theme deck that I did earlier this week. Stay tuned to the channel for more vintage Pokemon content with a little bit of current TCG news mixed in every now and then. I've got a lot of videos in the works right now to look forward to. It's just finding the time to finish them and get them on the channel, but I'm working hard and trying to get them up there quickly. Make sure to share the channel and let me know down in those comments what you think about these new Jessie and James cards. And for those of you that know more about the current metagame, let me know how viable these cards will actually be, since I'm not as well versed in that. And I look forward to seeing those. So until next time, guys, bye.